In the heart of downtown Olympia lives a nonprofit arts organization called Arbutus. Their mission is to enhance lives and build community through connecting people with art. They offer many different classes which help build skills in art such as ceramics, fiber arts, and woodworking. In this story, we decided to focus on ceramics, talking to the director of the ceramic studio and a few artists. Here's the director of the studio to talk about what Arbutus Folk School is really all about.
So we're a nonprofit organization that we aim at teaching different folk crafts and arts to the Olympia and wider community. So we have historically had three main areas of teaching and activities. So we have a fiber arts program, a carpentry program, and then a ceramics program. And then we also pair up with other artists who do different folk crafts like bookbinding, stained glass, basket weaving, and teach classes like that as well.
Ceramics can be a very challenging skill to learn and master, but with the help of the classes and teachers at Arbutus, you can learn at your own pace, slowly or quickly becoming proficient in the art of ceramics. There is no limit to what you can create in the Arbutus Ceramic Studio.
It's been a really great place to explore and try and develop my own kind of artistic vision.
Arbutus opens the doors for your creativity to flourish, allowing you to interact with other creative minds and create meaningful friendships. The community at Arbutus is very welcoming and will embrace you with open arms no matter what stage you are at on your creative journey. Whether you're just starting to find your passion or you've conquered the world of art, Arbutus has something for you. So, if you find yourself in need of a creative outlet and want to help a local nonprofit organization, consider popping in to Arbutus Folk School or checking out the Arbutus website to further your knowledge of the arts that they offer.
This is the Black Hills girls wrestling team. Let's hear how some of the girls and coaches got into wrestling.
So about 18 years ago, my niece was wrestling at Yelm.
Amy told her niece that if she got enough girls for a team, that she would be the coach. That's what she did, and it's now a very successful program.
Now I'm in Black Hills because that's closer to home.
Let's move on and find out what goals everyone has for the season.
My personal goals involve qualifying for state.
Maddie also wants to get more shots in, talk to coaches, and rewatch her matches.
My goal is taking home a medal at state at the end of the season.
Now that we went through how the wrestlers got into wrestling and their goals, let's hear what one of the coaches think that her wrestlers should walk away with.
There is always fight left to give. Always fight off your back, and that is more than just on the mat room, it's more than just on the mat. That's everything in life.
Coach Alina believes that even if you feel like you're at rock bottom, that there is still fight left to give.
And eventually you're gonna get back to your feet, and eventually you're gonna be hopping, you're gonna be soaring. So that's the biggest piece, is there is always some fight left. Even if your brain says no, your body's still there fighting for it. So, yeah.
Reporting for PAC TV, this is Eliana Doney.
Tech is the backbone of the modern-day world. With innovation being a daily thing, the tech industry is booming. But what goes on behind the scenes? Well, Anthrotech is a woman-owned, Olympia-based technology startup founded in 1997 by Suzanne Boyd, and it is focused on human-centered design with a social impact mission. What is human-centered design?
Human-centered design, or HCD, is a way of solving problems by focusing on the people who will use a service, system, or product.
Why is human-centered design important in a modern world?
I think it's important because it takes into account the human aspect of interacting with a product, service, or system. It's not just focused on the organization's needs, but rather the actual real end user's experience.
What are the difficulties in human-centered design?
Human-centered design can be expensive, and so that can sometimes be a problem for a small organization, or maybe an organization that is nonprofit or helping maybe people who are living in poverty, or they have limited access to services. So it's important to find an agency that can bring in scalable human-centered design, so that even if they can't be involved in the whole process, that they can make impacts on parts of the process to improve the experience of their users.
It is so great to see a local business's impact on the tech business like Anthrotech's. For PAC TV, I'm Gabriella Stagos.
Hey guys, Zach Hamak here with my loyal cameraman, Ezra Harris. So, if you failed a class this semester and you're concerned you're not going to graduate on time, we're going to be asking Mr. Franklin here in the counselor's office ways that you can still graduate on time and earn that credit. So, let's get into it.
Guys, hey, so the question is, how do we make up credits? There's several different options students can have. Number one, if you fail a core type class, English, math, science, social studies, and so forth, we have what's called a mastery base program where if you pass the second semester with a C or better, then we can give you credit for the first semester that you did not pass. That's one option. The second option is we have a learning lab, which is an online resource where students can go into that course through a classroom. Mr. Hicks is the one who manages that classroom, and you can go to make up the credit online through a program called Edmentum, and make up that credit through an online source. Okay. The other option would be to do summer school. We have a summer school program. It's usually held over at Tumwater High School. We'll have information on that probably starting in April of this year to be able to make up credits if you fail the credit in any core area. Even could be an elective. You can do online resources and so forth over there. But they have English, math, science, social studies, and among other things you can do through an online credit recovery program. So those are three ways that we primarily use for students who did not pass a course. And basically you're going to be contacted by your counselor when the semester grades are posted to help you kind of guide through what process you want to follow.
Today is the Pioneer Bowl. The girls' basketball is currently 6-5. There are a lot of people here to watch the girls play. Starting with the tip-off, we have number 15, Ellie Johnson. Tumwater wins the jump, and we're off. Black Hills did a good job getting to the line a lot, which we need to continue doing. Black Hills had great defense. The Lady Wolves worked hard all throughout the game, but they needed to pass the ball more to find a good shot. The Lady Wolves had a tough 2-point loss, but they didn't give up. The crowd really showed up and showed out for Black Hills Wolves. Continue showing up and supporting the Wolves. Black Hills vs. Tumwater Part 2, January 31st for the battle for Billy. The Wolves are coming back for revenge.
I'm on.
I'm Luke Fortner, your ASB president.
And I'm Jamison Ruiz, your ASB vice president.
And we're here today to talk about Battle for Billy. Battle for Billy is a fun event that we get to do every year with Tumwater. It's a basketball, girls and boys games. And really what it's about is getting spirit in our crowds, in our student section, and fighting against Tumwater peacefully and positively.
Yes. So Lucas, when is Battle for Billy?
Battle for Billy is on January 31st. This year Tumwater is hosting, so that's not too far. That should be easy.
If if I'm new to the school, why should I go?
You should go because it's a great way to help your players, support your players, and we have won Billy the past 2 years, so I think a three-peat would be great. I think we just really got to establish dominance and show that we're better than Tumwater.
I agree. Theme is Wolf Superfan. You better be there.
Boom!